Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips team leaders to lead through the challenges that they face every day. So, I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, but my right-hand man and editor, Neil, is going to set you up with a few reruns from Season 1. And these episodes are going to talk about some inadequate training practices that many teams are still using today. I think you're going to enjoy these episodes as they are just as relevant today as they were a few years ago. So, with that said, here we go.
Hello, leaders, and welcome to a brand new week of Leadership Challenges. So this week's challenge is going to be talking about inadequate training practices and how leaders can make a positive impact. Each day this week, we'll talk about a different inadequate training practice that's commonly found in most organizations and specific actions that you can take to make a positive impact in a less than ideal training situation. Today, we'll start out talking about the inadequate training practice of assuming or making assumptions and how it can really wreck your training progress. And I'll give you 3 tips on how you can positively impact this training defect. Welcome to Run to Your Challenges. This is the daily leadership show that's designed specifically for mid-level leaders and team leaders. Every week, I discuss a different leadership challenge and offer you encouraging tips to help you and your team run to your challenges. Okay, let's get started with assumptions in regards to training. So, have you ever assumed that your people knew something before you ever started training them on something? I mean, many times when we assume our people know things, we fail to get as in depth in the training as we should. And of course, if we ask the trainee if they know something, chances are most of them will say they do, especially if we ask in a way that comes across like they should know the task. The other problem is when we assume a trainee knows something, we kind of set them up for failure and we put them in a sink or swim kind of situation. Many team members will try to swim for as long as possible before they are in way over their heads. Well, how about if we avoid these assumptions altogether by doing 3 simple things? First of all, and this is easier than it sounds, never assume your people know things when it comes to training them anything. Start with the most basic tasks and explanations and cover all the basics. If you're wondering what if they already know, well, it's okay at this point to do a review or build in some questioning techniques into the training process by asking them direct questions. You can speed up or slow down depending on the accuracy of their answers. Second, don't ever assign a task to your people unless they are confident in their abilities. You need to use proper situational leadership during the training process based on their knowledge and confidence levels. There will come a point where you know when they know the task, and then you switch to more of a coach to boost their confidence. Then, and only then, you can cut them loose on their own. Far too many leaders feel the need to cut their people loose before their confidence level is at a decent level. And if they fail, it can really set them behind in the training progression. Finally, set your trainees up for success by always ensuring they are properly trained. Now, this may sound a little obvious, but if it's a new task, never assume they know it. Take a few minutes to always properly prepare them and train them as needed. Ask them questions, and you might find out right away that they know the task. But again, never assume they know how to do something.
Hey, that's it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.